So what is it?
It's the body, of course, you know. It's basically like, okay, lost for words. You got really quiet.
Okay. Hey, Nichole, come over here real quick.
Hey y'all, I'm Nichole Magana. I'm a communications broadcast journalism major, and I'm a sophomore at BSU, the illustrious BSU.
Alright, it's B3 live from the 3-0, starting off with Nichole Magana.
Magana, actually.
Magana, actually.
You know, got the little tilde over the end. So, yeah.
So who is Nichole?
Dang, good question. So, you know, but, Nichole, let's see. I am a, like, wait, oh man, hold on. That's a hard question. Okay. Okay, can you redo that question?
Who is Nichole? Nah, go ahead, like, just keep it real. Take your time.
People usually take this long to answer questions.
I mean, sometimes they do, sometimes they just bluff it.
I can't bluff, you know. But, let's see. Nichole is a creative soul, you know. She is, I'm speaking in third person, but, I am like super creative. I love videography and I like taking pictures. And I have a blog and a YouTube channel, and I really like to like promote positivity and like young girls and like women and stuff like that. Whoever comes across my stuff, I hope that, you know, they receive some type of positivity from it. I'm really goofy, and I don't think people take me seriously because I'm always laughing, but you know, hey. So, yeah, and I'm athletic too, so yeah.
Yeah, many would assume you're just black, but I recall you saying ethnicity is more complicated than that. Can you elaborate, please?
Yeah, my mom is actually Jamaican. She's from Manchester, and my dad is from El Salvador. He's from Cincinnati. I don't know how you say it, but yeah, he's from El Salvador. So I'm Hispanic and Jamaican.
Going on the fact that you're Jamaican, how do you feel about pop artists such as Drake copying your lingo and the music style of Jamaica?
Actually, I don't know. I feel like they're not doing it the right way that they're supposed to. But I mean, I still jam to their music because, you know, the beats be nice. They just don't know how to speak patois the way that, you know, we actually do.
Can I hear a little bit? But yeah, but staying on the topic of being Caribbean, I know like one thing I heard about the Jamaican culture is that they like to bleach their skin. I don't know if that's true or false. So how do you feel about Americans doing that and like people like Azalea Banks doing that?
Man, I don't know, like, I feel like, just love what God gave you, okay? Why you gotta go out here putting all these chemicals on your body, messing up, like, I don't know, you're just harming yourself. Like, don't do it. Love yourself. Understand that you're beautiful. Like, if anybody's telling you other than that, then they're wrong because they're calling God's creation ugly and, like, okay. Sorry, I'm getting a little, you know, riled up. But, yeah, I don't like that skin bleaching stuff. Yeah, I really don't know why they do it. And who brought it to their attention that their skin was ugly, but they're wrong.
I'm gonna go into the like I remember earlier when you introduced yourself, you said you were a socialite to an extent, like you're on different platforms. Do you feel there's a difference between Nichole M, your social media platform persona, or and Nichole Magana,
okay,
the real you?
See, this is a kind of complex thing, but okay, on my social media, my YouTube, my blog, I feel like I'm a totally different person, but I feel like that's the person I really am. So, I don't know, like I'm real extroverted on my channel, on my blog, I'm real like straightforward and stuff like that. But in person, I feel like I'm such an introvert, like I'm so shy, I don't really want to talk to anybody. But I wasn't always like an introvert and whatnot. I guess it was due to like bullying and stuff, but yeah.
Yeah, you were talking about your social media platforms. How do you feel about people approaching you because of your social media persona?
I love it. Like, I feel like, I don't know, like the work that I'm doing is actually getting noticed. You know, people are noticing like what I'm doing other than, you know, just being a student on campus. Like, they're like, oh my gosh, I know you from YouTube. And I'm just like, oh, you watch my stuff? Like, I don't be thinking that anybody really like watches my stuff. So that's always great to have some people, you know, encouraging me. So, yeah.
So, like, what is it like for a socialite like to those that don't have more than 100 followers on Instagram and on YouTube?
Wait, repeat the question.
What is it like for a socialite like to those who don't have 100 subscribers or even
like for them?
For you, like.
Oh, I mean, I don't know. Sometimes we have a lot of followers. Sometimes they're not active. Sometimes they are active. But for the most part, I mean, my followers are pretty active. They like to ask me questions in my DM. And they're like, oh my gosh, where'd you get this product? Where'd you get this? And then, yeah.
So do they all come with good intentions, or?
Yeah, usually I get a lot of positive stuff. Like, I don't get negative stuff. And you know, they say when you like glow up, what? When you like get a larger like following and stuff like that, that's when like the negativity starts to come. But you know, I'm gonna just brush that off because that doesn't really affect me. I'm gonna just keep doing what I'm doing.
Speaking about negativity and positivity, do you feel that Bowie State supports you in your endeavors? Yes or no?
I mean, meeting you guys was, you know, great because I like videography just as much as you guys do. And yeah, so I mean, you guys were like the first couple people I met who actually like this stuff. So yeah, I guess I can say yeah.
You say, I remember talking about like your fans to an extent, but does it matter how your fans view you? Will that stop you or prevent you from putting out certain things, or?
Okay, well, like when I first started my channel, like I had really bad acne, and I was actually really scared to like post like makeup tutorials or anything, because you know when you're doing a makeup tutorial, they gotta see your whole bare face. So I was like, kind of standoffish on that one. But then instead of doing a makeup tutorial, I just decided to do an acne like video on how I like felt and how like having acne made me feel and how it made me feel, you know, self-conscious and stuff instead. And then I got a lot of positive feedback from that, and that kind of encouraged me to like make more videos showing, you know, my bare face.
Speaking of bare face, that's a good metaphor. Do you feel the need to keep it real? Let me start off with this. Do you feel to keep it real on social media, and if so, do you feel the need to do that?
I always say keep it real, you know. Don't put out a fake persona. If it is not you, don't do it, boo, okay? So, I don't know, like what's the point in acting like somebody you're not for social media? Like, don't act hard if you're not hard in person, like, okay, sorry. But seriously, like, yeah, that's really important to just be 100 with yourself and with others. So.
One of your most popular videos on YouTube is your video on acne and your journey of having acne. What made you post that video?
Well, like as I said before, like I wanted to be more transparent, like with my viewers. You know, I wanted to like post makeup tutorials. I was kind of scared of what people thought, but then I was like, other people are probably dealing with the same thing. They probably feel the same way, and I don't want anybody to ever feel like they're ugly just because they got acne. Like, it just makes me so mad. Like, I felt so ugly for so many years because I had acne. But you know, I'm so proud of gaining some confidence. So yeah, what made me post the video was for that reason.
So, where are you in your journey and battle with acne?
Oh, yeah.
Emotionally and physically.
Well, I had to hit up the dermatologist because I was struggling with it for like 6+ years. And it was just not going away. So I went to the dermatologist and I got so many like treatments. So right now, your girl has no foundation on like bare skin. You know? Just letting it show. If I got some scars, what's popping, like you see it. But I don't know. Like I'm more confident now that it's like fading away and like I don't know. Like it's making me so happy. So mentally.
I guess going off the whole thing on Nichole Magana versus Nichole M, playing off that motif, many consider you to be extroverted and a beautiful young person, but I remember talking with you. You said you felt differently about yourself. Can you speak on that?
Okay, so I felt like when I was younger, I was more extroverted, but like I used to get bullied in like elementary, middle school, and like even high school. But high school didn't really faze me because you weren't about to talk to me like I was nothing. But in elementary and middle school, I definitely got bullied. So it kind of like made me shy away from like talking to people and like wanting to get to know more people. And I was just like, I'm a little skeptical and trying to talk to you because I feel like you're gonna want to talk about me. So yeah, that kind of changed my whole like way of communicating with others.
Would you say that would stem from esteem problems or problems of self-esteem?
Yeah, definitely.
Could you elaborate when those problems, like, was it from the bullying or was it before that?
From the
Going
bullying.
into it.
Yeah, it's from the bullying, definitely. Like, who wants to get bullied like when you're 7 years old? Like, you're just, I don't know, like you haven't even hit puberty and people are already coming for you, so kind of sucks.
So if you were to talk to that bully, like those bullies, like what would you say to them?
I wouldn't say anything, honestly. I don't have hate for nobody. Like, I talked to some of the people who bullied me before and I just act like it never happened. Like, hey, what's up? Like, I'm not a petty person, not no petty Betty. I just let it go. Like, that's the past. The past is the past. Happily. Just happiness.
Yeah, one of the reoccurring things you've talked about has been body image. So do you, in body image and beauty, like, I guess you're battle with those. So do you feel like, how do you gauge your self-beauty inside and out? And does compliments help?
Okay, recently, you know, I actually just, I don't know, like removed any self-hate from my mind because, you know, your girl has rededicated her life to Christ. So, you know, I'll be reading the Bible verses where, you know, they said that we are fearfully and wonderfully made, and that is what I am. So, you know what? Oh, and that's Psalm 139:14, if you want to know. So, yeah, I feel like, I don't know, God has kind of like lifted like all this type of like weight off of me, you feel me? So, yeah, it just made me more happy, more confident. So, yeah.
Yeah, actually that's funny you mentioned that you mentioned God, because I was gonna say that's one of your second most prevalent themes in your newer videos and newer posts. Where did your new strength in God come from, and when did it start?
Okay, well, let's be honest. I got saved 2012. I was in 10th grade. Who in their right mind is like even ready for all that? Like, I'm young. I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm a rebel. Like, when my mom tells me not to do something, I'm gonna do it. So like, I was disobedient and I just wanted to have fun. I wanted to enjoy life, wanted to go party, even though I wasn't allowed to party. I would sneak out. Hopefully my mom knows this because, you know, yeah, but I used to sneak out and all that stuff. And what else? Where was I going with this?
Oh, that's the best one.
No, wait, hold on. Seriously.
So you were saved in 2012.
Okay. So I was saved, you know, but I was just like doing all of the wrong things, like, and I was like, God will forgive me, you know, But little did I know, you know, you gotta repent, you gotta do certain things. And like this year, I just felt ready. Like, I felt like I wasn't gonna be missing out on anything. Like, I would be giving up cursing, giving up drinking, smoking, partying, all of that. Even the music, like, I'm just ready, you know, to dedicate my life to God. So yeah.
Do you feel your relationship with God has affected your esteem?
I feel way happier. Like, I even mended my relationship with my father. Like, my parents got a divorce when I was 4. So, like, I never really had, like, a father figure in my life. And it was just like, did I care to have a father relationship? No. Because I didn't really know my dad. So, it was, like, kind of pointless. But, you know, God wants us to forgive. And that is exactly what I did. I told him, hey, come to the school. And we end up, you know, talking and mending everything out. So, yeah, everything's been great ever since.
So I guess you could say you had new people come in your life, being a not newfound, but a refound child of God.
I feel like a lot of, like, people have came into my life, they're more positive, but I also have noticed that a lot of people have left out of my life. Like, it's a lot of negative people who are like trying to say like, oh, I want you to come out and party. Like, God is like, bye, like out, eliminate you from her life, like get out. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's basically it. Yeah.
So yeah, staying on your change. Do you feel your change has? Would you call your change a grow up or a glow up?
We're just gonna say glow up because I like the term glow. So yeah.
So as you said, I remember you said that your esteem has changed. So what would you rate yourself on a scale from 10? I know that's so like.
I mean, come on now, I'm God's creation. Like that doesn't even have a number on it. Like I'm beyond the scale. So yeah.
That's a good answer. Good answer. I gotta agree with that. Good answer. I guess you could say you've been growing. So where do you see yourself 10 years from now?
Wait, hold on. I'm like 19. So 29. Holy crap! I better have a huge house and like a loving family and a great job that I love doing and not really like I don't want to have a job that I'm gonna be like I gotta wake up, gotta go to work. I want to have a job that I'm gonna love doing for the rest of my life. So yeah, that's where I see myself in 10 years.
What has been the most changing experience you've experienced at Bowie State?
Think about this one now.
Would you like your changing experience? I mean, you probably have had a lot. Would you say that they were in the classroom or outside the classroom?
Definitely outside the classroom. I feel like I'm not really engaging inside the classroom, to be honest. I feel like I'm just there when I'm in the class, and I've been contemplating school because I feel like it's kind of holding me back, but at the same time, the degree is what's needed, so never mind. But I don't know, definitely outside the classroom though.
Yeah, I mean that response is very common. A lot of people say that they feel that they grow outside of school. So where do you see schools itself in Bowie State 10 years from now? Do you feel like people will be fluctuating in, or will people be pursuing their own dreams with the tuition keep increasing?
I mean, I think it's 50-50. Some people, they're gonna really want to obtain their degree. Some people are just gonna, want to dream chase. People are doing it right now. Like people want to be rappers. They're not going to school. They're like, forget school. I'm about to just rap. And some make it, some don't, But I feel like it's gonna be 50-50. It's no real change that's gonna happen. So
yeah. Who do you hope to inspire?
Everybody. I hope to inspire a lot of people. Like I don't want anybody to feel less than. I want everybody to feel, like they're great.
So I have one last question to put the bow on the interview. Like after asking all these questions and answering all these questions, who do you feel Nichole is?
Nichole is an inspiring, loving, God-fearing woman who just, enjoys life. Like I just want to inspire people and make people happy, and I'm real passionate about anything that I do and persistence and just goal oriented. So yeah, that's me.
Anything you want to say to the viewers?
Love yourself or nobody will, okay? That's all I gotta say.
Yeah. And this is
Nichole Magana.
And I'm B3.
And we live
from the 3-0 Facts.
Was
that quick?
I'm Nichole Magana and you're watching
B3
Disney Channel.
Oh, okay.
I'm Nichole Magana.
I'm Brandon Walker. Oh, snap.
Why did you take a long pause?
I'm Brandon Walker. Come on,
I was
bro.
thinking like,
Okay. I'm Nichole. OMG, I do this every time. Okay, I'm sorry.
That's cool.
I'm Nichole Magana.
And this is B3 and we live.
Why did I not?